In this video, I'm playing Cuba, and I'm going to make Cuba great again in Rise of Nations with Mass Attack. So as soon as we get in the game, I'm just going to make 4 electronic factories in all these cities. I'm going to go to Doctrines, Land, and I'm going to get Mass Attack, and I'm just going to disband my military. For research, we're going to get research improvements and political improvements. And then for laws, we're going to get low party loyalty. So there's 2 ways you can do this. Either you can try and expand into the Caribbean and stuff in all these areas, Bahamas, or you can just focus on your own self, like you should. That's the best way to play Cuba. And then just develop everything quickly. I don't think it's a good thing to expand as Cuba until like later in the game. Now I'm also going to take political science, and I'm going to take advanced supercomputers. Now I'm going to buy 8 gold from Russia, I guess, and I'm going to buy 8 copper from Zambia. And then we're going to sell electronics as quickly as possible to all the countries. You're going to want to sell as many electronics as possible until you literally can't anymore, because we want a really big economy early game. Well, not really big economy, but a pretty big, decent-sized economy. Even if you have to sell 1 electronic, do that. But try and get 2 and 5 electronic deals, of course. I think that's about as much as we'll be able to get. Laws, we're going to take minimum party loyalty now. 4.5 million from trade. That's okay, I guess. We can bring our military spending to maximum, our government spending to maximum, our education spending to maximum, and our research spending to maximum. And then if you want, you can actually just raise everything to maximum, but that's really the only things we need. Also, I did go minimum party loyalty. That's just so I can get a lot of political power early game. We most likely will be changing it to party loyalty maximum whenever we are able to get a lot of leaders, or when we need leaders. And but you can also go maximum party loyalty early game if you want. It's just so we can get political power. But if you want to go maximum but you still want political power, just go press regulation to propaganda only first. Finally, China's not going democracy. In like the last 5 servers I've been, they went democracy. Now I'm gonna make a steel manufactory, a motor factory, 1 fertilizer factory, another motor factory, and then we're going to make a civilian factory. Laws, we're going to take state focus for press regulation now, then we're going to make our way to propaganda only, and for firearm regulation, we're going to go to illegal, and for our working hours, well, of course, we're going to go to unlimited. We want as many of our people, we want the whole entire population to be working in the gulags on unlimited time. Also, you can get this really good focus, forced labor for descendants, just your population growth might mess up. Doctrines, now we can go to downfall initiative. And also for our military doctrines, we are going to get mass production, and for our naval doctrine, we're going to get Grand Fleet. Okay, the United States player is bad. China's #1. Actually, I don't know. I'm going to form an alliance. Actually, no, I'm not. What is the United States doing? You do not need to form a line that big to take Canada. And there's nothing over here. Is Canada a player? Oh, well, Canada's not that strong. Like, laws, whatever. Propaganda only. Laws, now, I did say we are going to go to illegal firearm regulation. A better thing to do is get up your resource subsidization to generous. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and we are going to get generous resource subsidization. And for our policies, we're going to take forced labor for descendants, so we can get everyone in the gulags and working for us. Just that 50% resource output, and resource output doesn't really matter for us. We have like no resources, but the 40% factory output helps us a ton. Get everyone in the gulags. All right, forced labor. No, we're losing 205 people yearly. That's no good. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, so now I'm going to sell 283 electronics and consumer goods into our internal market, and I'm going to sell 94 electronics into our internal market. And then I'm going to trade 21 motor parts, and it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to do that. And a 15 million economy in 2020, that's pretty good. Technology, we're also going to take economic improvements after we get political science 5. Well, I'm going to take it now, but then I'm going to halt political science 5. Let me just stop auto-researching it, because then we have about all the political power we need. If we need more, we're going to bring up our anti-corruption spending, actually. Actually, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring up my anti-corruption spending, and let's see, how much corruption am I losing? Okay, I lose 0.6. I need a chief judge. Chief judge, perfect. We are going to get underground labs. And now we're going to get Advanced Research Bureau as quickly as possible, and we're going to get the Estope Research Act. So I'm going to trade for 6 uranium from Kazakhstan, apparently. Now, policies, I'm going to get the Estope Research Act, and I'm even going to get the Computer Advancement Act and the Advanced Research Bureau. Now I'm going to rush national market stimulation. Now I'm going to take the Computer Advancement Act. If you really want, you can also population max as Cuba. It just might mess up your your economy a little bit. Okay, so there's two things you can do. Either you can develop all your cities or you can get infrastructure. I think infrastructure is the better thing to do, at least early game. So we're going to try and max that out first. And also, since we did these policies, we can actually get political science as well now, if I'm correct. Let's see. Can we afford that? With our research? Yep, we can. We can actually even get more if we want. I'm going to take advanced the research bureau. And then let's see. How much research output do we have? 60 research output in 2020. That's really good. Now, let's see. What do I want to get? Do I want to get infantry improvements or do I want to get... Now for aerial, we are going to get modular construction. And also, since we're making infrastructure, we're going to be able to sell more of our factories will be producing more, so you'll be able to sell more to your internal market. Laws, now I'm going to take expanded firearm regulation, or you can rush extended working hours. It doesn't really matter. Since all of our economy is from trade, you can change your tax to literally minimum, but we already have a ton of stability, so no really need to do that. Now we can improve infrastructure. I'm going to continue to make infrastructure in all of our cities, if I can find the button. Okay, there. And also, you don't have to go with it. Oh, nice. Nearly 70 output. You don't have to go with exactly what I'm researching. Just this is what I think is best as Cuba. Also, now we can get extended working hours. You can also take all this stuff like Agricultural Act, Mass Construction, Public Service Act. I think that is our max development. Well, it's not our max development, but I don't think I can develop more. Yep, if you want, you can also make fortifications everywhere. There's no reason not to, and there's also no reason to do so unless you're just worried about America. But I don't think I'm really worried about America, but for the video, I'm just going to afford everything. Yeah, I know it's so annoying, but I don't care. We have 80 output now. That's really good. If you want, you can actually replace underground labs later once you get most of your research done with ignore safety regulations, and that'll give you 35% factory output, and that's pretty good. Or you could have just removed underground labs earlier and got ignore safety regulation because the building cost would have helped. No, the United States made a faction. No. I hope everyone has actually common sense and decides not to join the faction, because factions are stupid. So there's two ways we can go about this. We can either wait and get our advanced geological exploration to make exploration mines, or we're gonna do the way I do it right now, and I'm just gonna make a steel, motor, electronics, fertilizer, civilian, just make every single one of these factories and aircraft. Just gets it out of the way and you don't have to worry about it later. Even if you can't afford to upkeep the factories, it doesn't matter. We just don't want to worry about we don't want to worry about making them later, because why would we want to do that? All my cities select, and I am going to make exploration mines. It would make your factory output less, but you'd also be making a lot more resources. So I think I'm going to take resource output. I'm not sure which one's better yet. I think they're even. Factory output might even be better, but I'm going to do Maoism so I can get the 25% resource output so I can actually supply my factories more. Build recruitment centers, build airports everywhere, and build airstrips everywhere. And now basically all we're going to be doing is spamming exploration mines as much as possible. This is basically the most important in this run. National market stimulation, industrial automation, modularized construction, and improved refinement. And, well, of course, robotic miners and advanced geological exploration. And now, essentially, all we're doing is spamming exploration mines everywhere as much as possible. Even if you want a surplus, you can get that too, but mainly we're just going to be making exploration mines until we have all of our country filled with them. I mean, until all of our factories are supplied. And I will most likely cut to when my country is filled with working factories. I'm tempted to get rid of underground labs. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to grant illegal prospecting licenses. Then I have 0.48, so I can still get another policy. Probably the factory output one, ignore safety regulations. That should be really good. Let's see. Yeah, I have that. That was very much worth it. Ooh, chief geologist. It's not a communist, but I'm going to take the chief geologist because we still need it. It still will be useful. And then if we get a communist one, well, of course, I'll replace it. Germany went AI. You're kidding me. I was literally about to go to war with them as soon as this got to this little level right here. They literally have so much money. Why would they leave? Like, if I have... Oh, my. Did the UK just leave, or did they just disband some stuff? Oh, my. The UK left, too. Okay, so... Do I have enough money to leave Maoism and go to Marxism? Let's see. Do I have the factory output to do that? Yeah, I have enough to go to Marxism instead of Maoism. Perfect. I'm going to go to policies, and I'm also going to take the Liberation Act now since I'm going to be taking Germany. I guess our next target will be France. I also don't want to lose it too much to attrition, so please also take this. Attrition loss, take that, and first aid, go all the way to the top. And so you're gonna white piece me. I sent you like 20. I need to get a player war. I was only planning to declare war on Germany, but I can't do that because everyone's leaving, and I don't want Russia to leave as well before I go to war with them. I've lost 2 million to like just attrition or whatever. Just form line and auto capture Russia with this. Okay, I think Russia won't be able to handle this. They literally, they aren't making any troops. I don't know if they're in debt or what. So, yeah, let me make some more infantry, and then I'm going to send my troops over to France and take care of Paris. There, let me just actually grab all this and send it to Paris. Oh, did Hungary really just relocate themselves to Japan? Oh, I thought Hungary left the game. No, they're in the game. Fine. Okay, whatever. Okay, let me send these troops over to France. Yep, Russia is dead. We won that war unless they're playing the Soviet Union method and they're about to spawn 50 million troops in the Siberian wasteland, but I don't think that's going to happen. Can I beat Germany's infantry and stuff? I mean, tank? That's forwarded. I'm not going to go after that. Please don't tell me that auto captures all of Russia. Okay, yeah, it's not. That's white piece Germany. I'm scared Germany's going to become a player. Actually, no, I can't have white piece Germany. I'm so happy they didn't become a player. Let me split this into like 8 so I can get Russia faster. Auto capture Russia. Okay, Russia, I should be able to take in a split second, or I should be able to force piece it. Yep, Russia, annex these treasure and resources, 75%. Make sure we have everything selected. Boom, and submit demands. France, I can't force piece them yet. I need to get France quicker before Germany starts making infantry or starts to auto capture stuff. Please, split. No, stop auto capturing. Auto capture France. I'm just going to have to use my Air Force to destroy their army, I guess. There's no way I'm beating that army. Actually, I'm not 100% sure, but I can actually go to high taxation and I'll be fine. Oh, Egypt justified on me. Okay. Wow. I'm going to start training this to mountain specialization. Also in Russia, I'm going to max out the infrastructure here. Wait, I forgot I have an Air Force. Please don't kill too much. Okay, they don't have air tech. Perfect. Reject that Chinese non-aggression pact and give them a 6-month one. Our corruption isn't really much of a problem, at least right now. It only gets really a problem when you get into the 20s and 40s of corruption. I don't think they can hold their casualties like I can. I can just keep pumping out troops. I don't think they have the economic stability to do that. Yeah, only 11 million. They do not have the economy to upkeep like that unless they're getting aided by someone like the United States or China to make me weaker. So I see a little bit of Chinese infantry right here, like they're ready to do something in case. I also have 2 million right here, so I guess it's whatever. Also, all right here, just every single city right here, exploration mines, and then make mines. Oh, I guess China was trying to take the British. Infantry auto capture Iraq. I want to get Iraq first out of the war quickly. Which Iraq shouldn't really be a problem anymore since the only defense they had was that little bit of forts. Oh, now he wants to white peace. I gave him a white peace offer earlier, but no, he doesn't want to accept it. Now he wants to accept it. No, you're dead. Oh wow, North America just justified on me. Please don't tell me they have bombers. Or only 23 bombers. That was better than I expected. I just need to get out of this war quickly so I can actually focus on the United States. Making anti-aircraft right first. Yeah, I am. Okay, perfect. He thinks that's my core economy. My core economy is in Russia, actually. Okay, now that's a problem. China just joined the war. That's actually real bad. Once I get this square city, auto capture Iraq and auto capture Iraq with it. Okay, I guess they know they're dead since they're just full sending everything. Capture Iraq. Wait, let me make infantry all in here. I have maxed out support, right? Oh, great. No, I don't. Why did my anti-aircraft leave Cuba?
Watching your mouth move, damn you look
Russia, Germany, France, China, Hungary, and the United States. If you want to see more content like this, check out my channel.